so we are so excited today to be here to do one of our little mini reviews, sets of reviews where we are catching up on all of the other networks, and we are looking at Netflix in this section. And I'm Rachel, and Amber's here.
Hi, everybody. Rachel and I have just had a big fight.
Yeah, it's very tense. But Amy is here.
Hi, guys. I'm the child in the middle of this argument.
Yes, thank goodness.
Okay. And I very much expect you, as our listening audience, to chime in and say who is correct.
Ridiculous. Okay. All right. We ready to go? Let's talk 2018 so far, movies that are available on Netflix only.
I thought we were talking about Netflix original premieres, but that's okay.
No, we are not.
Mom, Dad, stop fighting.
Okay, so the first movie that came on Netflix is The Holiday Calendar. And this stars Kat Graham and Quincy Brown. And I will just go first on this one. And so I thought that this was perfectly harmless. I didn't have any major problems with it. And I liked this guy, Quincy Brown. I thought he was really charming. I'd never seen him before. And there are definitely some flaws in the movie. I think that she is too unlikable for too long. But I thought he was such a fun presence that it was fine for me. And I enjoyed it. It got me in the Christmas spirit. And so I gave it 3 chills out of 5.
That's correct. The rating scale is chills for this kind of film. Netflix originals are chills because of Netflix and chill, which is something I don't believe any of us have ever accomplished.
We've never participated in any of that.
What did you think?
First of all, I do want to say that Kat Graham was on my list of people who I wanted to be in a Hallmark original movie on my fantasy list that never got released as a podcast. But she's still not, so come on, Kat, you're this close. I liked her. I really liked him. I thought the casting was great. For some reason, the plot just didn't strike me. Like, for some reason, I don't know, it wasn't quite magic enough, or something. Like, they didn't lean heavily enough into the magic for me, I think, is the main problem. Like, I needed more magic. If you're going to have magic, don't just do, like, a tiny dab of magic. Like, I need magic. Also, it made me so mad that they named their, like, their thing at the end. Their store, like, the Magic Christmas Calendar Photography or whatever it was. But it wasn't the name of the movie. Like, they should have 100% had the name of their store be the same thing as the movie. The end.
I did like that advent calendar, though. I had major envy for that.
Yeah, it was dope.
It was really nice. Yeah.
It was super pretty, but I feel like the movie was just kind of like mediocre. Like, it didn't keep my interest the entire time, and I kept getting distracted easily. There wasn't enough, like Amber said, there wasn't enough magic, and it just wasn't like captivating. It was like, oh, cool, I'll have this on in the background type of thing.
I think what I really needed was a little bit of a montage, a bigger montage of, like, Christmas moments with the calendar.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where it was, like, not just like, oh, there was a Santa Claus nearby at some point during Christmas, so now it's magic. Like, I needed more things to prove it was magic.
They, like, underused it almost, I feel like. Yeah. Like, they didn't use it to its full ability. So.
They were too afraid to embrace the magic of the Christmas calendar.
Exactly.
And then she just puts it away for, like, a third of the way through the movie. Like, what?
It can't be magic if it's put away. Like, it doesn't work like that.
Well, so how many chills would you give it, Amber?
I'm going to give it, like, 2.5 chills.
Okay, and so you're not that far off for me.
No, I know. I didn't, like, hate it. I didn't wish it was dead, but I just wished it had done more.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay, so Amy, how many chills would you give it?
I'll give it, like, a 2. It was okay.
Okay, good. All right. So then the next one that we have from Netflix is the Princess Switch. This is our Vanessa Hudgens.
And Vanessa Hudgens.
Yeah, dual role. And so, yeah, this movie, I really enjoyed it. I thought it was funny. I thought she got all the physical comedy, and I mean, I thought her accent was good enough to pass.
To be fair, we do not know what the accent in that country sounds like.
Yeah, that's a good point. And
she's the only person we saw from that country, so she could do whatever accent she wanted.
I was a tiny bit disappointed that they didn't have a surprise musical, but I really liked both of the guys. I thought were super hunky. I liked this guy, Sam Palladino and Nick Sagar, I guess. Love them both. And we got it was just like a little bit sexier than a Hallmark movie, which I'm fine with and I enjoyed. And yeah, I really thought it was fun.
Yeah, it was super fun. Like, remember when we were doing the Christmas preview and I got super excited that it was going to be like a secret musical?
Yeah.
I wish it was a secret musical so badly.
I do too.
So bad. But I will say, most of the time when people come out in their fancy ball gowns and they're all gussied up for the fancy ball, I'm super disappointed in all of the choices that they make. Like, usually I think the girl's dress is stupid and that they've done their hair in a bad way. Not this time. Yeah, she looked amazing in her outfit. Her ball gown, her hair, the tiara, everything coming together for the greater good.
It's true. She did look beautiful. That was a very pretty dress.
It was amazing. I'm going to be honest, the final reveal at the baking contest was a little bit too much for me, because I was just trying to imagine, like, if they would have wanted to do this privately, not on this televised baking show.
Well, and that show really made no sense. How did she make a cake without a mixer? She didn't realize that she had no mixer until she was ready to puree strawberries, which is not something that you do with a mixer. Like,
exactly.
It was so weird. Like, what is going on? And like, they only had, in this super duper international competition, I think they only had 4 teams, maybe 5. And I'm thinking, and 2 of them were from America. I'm like, what is up with this competition? And so, yeah, the whole thing with the baking competition, I kind of had to just pretend sort of like, whatever. But I just thought that they were really charming. I liked his little girl. It was really cute. And I liked both couples a lot.
Yeah.
Which is the important part.
But, like, Amy, if you had to pick between handsome Prince Edward and Kevin, who would you choose?
Oh, the prince, duh. like, no offense, like, your little girl's cute, and I'm sure you're nice and all, but, like, who doesn't want to be a princess? Like,
Rachel, same question.
Oh, I mean, we didn't get to see the prince without his shirt, so there's a step up in Kevin's favor. But I really loved Kevin. I thought that he was so nice and such a good dad, which is super attractive quality to have. And so, yeah, I'm Team Kevin.
You're Team Kevin?
See,
yeah.
My whole thought process with that is, like, I'm a little too young to be a mom just yet. So, like, guys with kids, I mean, yeah, it's a nice quality and stuff, but I'm just like, not yet. Maybe not. Yeah,
because we have quite an age difference. For me, like, marrying somebody with a kid is like a plus. Because, like, like that's sort of the goal at this point, because I don't have that many years left where I could possibly have a kid. So if he already has a kid, this is great. Perfect. We're good.
If in my case, if he already has a kid, that's like, well, did he have it in high school? Like, what happened? Too many questions.
Amber, what team are you?
I'm Team Frank, the bad guy. I'm just kidding. I
don't know who that is.
You don't know who it is?
No, who's
the driver? Frank? Who's the bad guy?
No, it was the snotty lady. She's the one who cut the cord.
You think she was the bad guy?
Yeah, she sabotaged her at the competition.
Oh, that lady. I thought you were talking about the au pair or whatever she was.
No, she cut the cord for her mixer to try to sabotage her.
Brianna?
Yeah, she was definitely a villain for sure.
Yeah, but she wasn't.
Even had she had that snotty voice. And...
She wasn't the bad guy.
She was a mediocre villain at the best.
She was a bad lady.
fine, whatever. Yeah, I don't remember who that other person was, but
the driver who A, almost ran her over, B, was like super schemy trying to find out what was going on with the Duchess.
Oh, was he the one that was taking the pictures? Oh,
Yes!
I do remember him. The paparazzi guy.
He's not a paparazzi guy.
Whatever. He was right there.
He's like a footman or something. That's probably not the right term, but whatever.
Was he a footman?
He's like the heartbreak valet, but worse.
So Amber, you're dodging the question.
I am, and I will continue to do so. I don't want to ruin my chances with either Prince Edward or Kevin. So,
rude.
JK
Okay.
Edward, because obviously he's a prince. He has a whole country. What does Kevin have? An adorable child, sure, but I could buy children.
Adorable child plus a whole bakery, which might be bad for my waistline, but
it's her bakery.
But he's helping her, or did they come to some kind of agreement that they were going to co-own it or something like that? I can't remember.
I don't know.
I can't remember. So anyway, the last one that we're going to talk about,
which is not a Netflix original premiere. Therefore, Amy and I were unprepared to talk about it. So it's just going to be Rachel talking about some random Christmas movie she found on Netflix.
No, because Netflix has been releasing these Harlequin romance films. They released 2 this year, and they brand them as Harlequin films because that's part of the branding to sell the movie. And the first one was okay. It's called My Perfect Match is what it was called. And it wasn't great. You'd probably hate it, Amber, but I thought it was okay. This one is called Christmas with a View, and it has Vivica A. Fox and Patrick Duffy. Patrick Duffy has a ponytail, which was slightly disturbing. And and it stars Caitlin Leib and Scott Cavallero. The one thing you would absolutely love about this movie, I think at least, Amber, is there was this one girl, her best friend is named Bonnie, and she is engaged to this man named Clyde. And Clyde is like the most, I don't know if I can even explain, he's a whipped man. Like, he is in love with this girl, and and I just thought that was kind of hilarious that they have a couple named Bonnie and Clyde.
Yeah, it is hilarious. And you know, I feel like we talked about this before the show, and you were like, I'm trying to just make sure people know that they shouldn't watch it. You're doing a terrible job of that now.
Well, I am doing a terrible job, but that was the best part of Bonnie and Clyde. They were really funny, and Clyde I really think you'd love Clyde. But anyway, the thing that I thought was a missed opportunity at this is if you're going to have a Harlequin movie, shouldn't it be a little steamy? It's not steamy at all. There's 2 kisses. There's a point where Vivica A. Fox prays with her family. It's like, what? And I don't know, I don't want it to be gratuitous and disgusting, but why not separate yourself from Hallmark and do something different? But it's not. And it was really bland. I live tweeted it. I'll put a link down to the live tweet. If anybody wants to watch my live tweet, then you would enjoy that. I had a fun time live tweeting it, but I didn't think that the leads really had great chemistry. And so I was just kind of waiting for every time that Bonnie and Clyde would show up. And yeah, which is probably why I remember their names. I don't know. It wasn't great. It just was kind of bland. And I just thought, again, why not do something different? Be a little more PG-13. And it wasn't. So I gave it 2 chills.
All right. Well, I can't dispute those chills. I can dispute that it belongs on this list.
Did we ever give chills for Princess Switch?
Oh, you're right. Yes. So Princess Switch, I give it 4 chills. And Amber?
I give it 4.2 chills. More chills than Rachel.
Ay, ay, ay. Okay, I'm gonna go with 4.1. Chill.
Oh, she's such a good mediator.
Yeah, very good.
I'm like that kid with parents who are fighting all the time that's just like on her phone, like, yeah, it happens all the time. I just, ignore it.
So, Amy, where can people find you?
You can find me on Instagram and Twitter at It's Amy Craig, and on YouTube, youtube.com/weekendallstars.
Great. And Amber, where can people find you?
I'm at Amber Brainwaves on Twitter, and that's it.
Great. You can find me at Rachel's Reviews on iTunes and on YouTube, so check that out. And thanks so much. Let us know if you've gotten to see any of these and what you thought. So, bye. Merry Christmas.
Bye, guys.